Again, I forgot to mention it was Cynthia from the Westlake 912 group that's out there circulating the blue flyers for everyone to register. Did I get it right this time? Go and see her. Right? No, don't everyone run over there. But look for the volunteers that have the blue sheets. They'll also have a Tea Party badge. Yeah, I got one in my pocket right there. Everyone, this is blue. All right, where is the Westlake 912 group? Are you guys here? And the volunteers, please hand in your blue sheets. And this is Cynthia. Okay, we're going to have the song God Bless America by Adina, CJ, and Tom the organ guy. Yeah, you can see how practiced I am, huh?
Tom is not an organ guy. Tom is Dr. Jazz. He's a member of the Jazz Hall of Fame. And a retired doctor. While the storm clouds gather far across Lake Erie, let us pledge allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a song of prayer.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountain to the prairie to the ocean, white with gold. God bless America, my home, sweet home. And now you can really sing. Sing. God bless America. Let me take you all the way across town. Land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with gold. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Say it like you mean it. God bless America. God bless America, my home, sweet
No, I'm not. All right, now I got a few things I want to say to you people. This is really moving. I've been involved in area things around here, fighting against a lot of the things that are going on, and it always turns out we get maybe a handful of people that want to speak out. And to look out across this whole sea, we've been forced to already pay $60 million for something that we didn't even have a chance to vote on. Alright? It's really nice to see people start speaking up. You guys, I'll tell you something. You guys have the political parties scared to death. This is why you see one side dismissing it and the other side only wanting to get involved after they seen it was something. What can we do now? How do we benefit? We don't want you to benefit. We're sick and tired of you. Now, the most important thing that everybody needs to realize when we leave here, this can't stop. Believe me, they do hear us. Okay? I know. I chased some of them away and wouldn't let them get involved in this rally, and they started another one somewhere and they can go there. Now, you guys, you need to join a group. The most important thing that we can do is get involved. We can't sit on our couches anymore. When we sit on our couches, this is what happens. This is exactly what happens. To make change at the top level, you need to start weeding out these bad guys with this grassroots movement. You need to weed them out at the city council and the school board level. So believe me, when they say this is not a political rally, you're wrong. It is, because they have hijacked our beliefs. It is now time for us to educate them or re-educate them on what this country stands for. And the only way you can do that is to get involved. And that's why they're scared, because they see Americans getting up off their couches, taking time off of work, and coming down to getting involved. They know that the biggest thing that kills grassroots movements is a lack of a cause. That's why we all need to work together. You all need to join a group. You need to stay involved. If you don't, this whole rally was useless, and I know nobody wants to have it that way. But we need to reteach them. And that's the only way you can reteach them is go to your council. Form letters don't work. Let me tell you, form letters, to pile, against pile. They may not even count them when they're done. They throw them away. But you know what? When there's a meeting or there's a hearing, you walk in with 300 people, they'll hear what you have to say. That's why you need to get involved. You need to know what's going on. Okay? How many people knew that there was a ballot being circulated to force this sales tax that they forced on us? There was a lot of Americans that wanted, or Cuyahoga County residents, that wanted to get it on the ballot. Everybody worked against it, except the normal people. That's why we didn't get involved, and that's why we got $60 million here. And then when they're done, we're going to be spending $1 billion. And we really have $1 billion to waste in Cuyahoga County. All right? So please, remember that. There's the 912 group. Those things are, starting up all over the place. They're a great place to get involved, to be able to speak to your neighbors, to be able to voice your opinion. We all got to remember, everybody doesn't agree on everything. Okay? Everybody doesn't agree on everything, but we're all Americans. And that has got to be the thing that binds us together. Alright? When you have Americans, both political parties, color, race, religion, everything, when you got Americans sitting out of work, and you're spending money on studying grapeskins, catfish farms, cockroaches, you got a problem. You got a big problem. And we're going to let them know we're not going to take that problem anymore. Alright, and we're going to keep, I've talked enough, I don't want to bore you, but you've got to stay involved, people. It's the most important thing that you can walk away with from this rally, is you need to stay involved. Don't depend on the mainstream media. You know what happens there. Alright, we got some sheets that we've handed out. It's got other places where you can go and get different sources of information, and don't have it spoon-fed to you. You're all free-thinking people. Draw your own conclusions. Don't let people think for you. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to introduce now is former State Representative Jim Tracus. I can tell you one thing, Jim is not always one of the favorite faces when it comes to bucking the system. So, Jim.
Good afternoon, everybody.